Welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keyblade Kyrie 2010. We are continuing on with Devil May Cry 2. We are working on the last and final mission of, I know it says mission 1, but it's because I was actually grinding and trying to get some more points so I can get more items. So I know it says mission 1, but we are on mission 18. So viewer discretion is advised. This gameplay is rated M for mature. If you're under the age of 18, you probably should not be watching this. There is a little bit of blood and violence. So if you don't like that, you probably should not be watching that. Watching this video. I do have family-friendly ones as well. There isn't like a bunch of cursing. There's hardly actually any in the Devil May Cry series, except for the hell word, and that's about it. That's about it. So yeah, if you're okay with that and you're all dandy and good to go, here we go. We're gonna move into continuing on with Devil May Cry 2. You have been warned. Sorry, I can't talk today. So we're gonna be automatically jumping into mission 18. We already saw this cutscene. Alright, so here we go. In the last episode, we saw all those cutscenes. So if you missed out, definitely go check that out. So then, after we finish Dante's side of the story, we will be moving on to Lucia's side of the story, and then once we finish that, we'll be moving on to Devil May Cry 3, the final Devil May Cry for the series that I've done. I have done Devil May Cry 4, and I have done Devil May Cry DMC, so if you're interested, check those ones out. I did those ahead of time before I did Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, and then after Devil May Cry, we'll be moving on to Horizon Zero Dawn. Maybe possibly moving on to BioShock, because I did find out that I can record, I just can't broadcast, which I don't see why. So yeah, and then on to God of War, and then maybe another series to move on to after BioShock. So here we go, diving into mission 18. Do I have any more points? I think I spent them all. Yeah, because the holy water is like so useless. Alright, here we go. Introducing the mess of a boss fight that we have to deal with. And I know a lot of you are going to be all like, well, why don't you get up close and personal? It'd be better to fight him that way. Well, guess what? I'm going to do this my way because this boss fight is quite a bit of a pain. And I don't really want to deal with that. So, yeah, we're going to do this my way. We're going to take our time. And this might be the longest boss fight ever, so we'll see what happens. I have no problem taking my time with this boss fight because seriously, this boss fight really pisses me off. As of like about a week ago, after finishing the game all by myself, would be the first time ever that I absolutely finished the game. Because I've always had problems with this boss fight. I really did. So always hated this boss fight. Never could beat it until I got plenty of items on me. So we're gonna do our best and take it down the old-fashioned way of nice and slow. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's okay, that was my fault. Nice and slow wins the race. Have you ever heard of the story of the hare and the tortoise? Slow and steady wins the race, guys. Slow and steady. Alright, so that's one form down. We have the next form to deal with, which is the bird. Which, if I just stay out of his reach, I should be alright. I know this is cheating, but I really don't care. Alright, that one hit me. I didn't think it was going to, but it did. I seriously need to not judge that side of the spectrum there, huh? Everybody has their own way of defeating boss fights, and this is just one of mine. Alright, that is another head down. Nice. This boss is fairly simple. As long as I stay out of his range, I should be fine. So yeah, I had cops come to my house the other day because there was an issue with a vehicle that just was parked outside, and everybody was really concerned about the vehicle, and nobody knew who it was, and if they didn't figure out who it belonged to, they were going to have it towed. But apparently it was involved in a crime that recently happened. So yeah, that was wonderful news to find out. That was what was parked outside my house. Woo. Woo. You're gonna be a little bit tougher, I think. That one I should have went a little bit to the left. I am going to use an item here, just because I want to get this guy done and over with, to be honest. So here we go. Alright, so that's that side done. Oh yeah, I forgot you do that. Oops, wrong button. I'm so used to playing the other God of War games and whatnot. This time around, I'm not having too much of a hard time with it. Alright, that's another side down. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna use another item here. So, yeah, there's my full health. Turn your attention to this stupid thing. We shouldn't have to worry too much about this tail. We'll see what happens. As long as you stay back, you shouldn't take too much damage. So... and then we'll have the second form to take on. So, I apologize, there's not much talking. I am trying to focus on the actual fight itself. So... let's dwindle it down even faster. I have no idea why it keeps glitching out like that. Again, anybody can do their own fight, to each their own, really. I am excited. We will be closing out on Devil May Cry 2 soon, as soon as we finish Lucia's side of the story. But yeah, I've been really fairly busy with a lot of other stuff and volunteer work that's coming up this week. Super excited about that. So, but yeah, after the cops asked me who the vehicle was, I said last night all I heard was squealing tires and then people bailing, and then next thing I know you guys are knocking on my door while I'm sleeping, or well, was sleeping, so... apparently, they were chasing them for a while and thought to knock on my door to see if there was anything else going on. Like, dude, I'm sleeping. Why would I catch these guys doing anything bad, you know? I don't know, but apparently they thought they needed to wake me up even more, so last night I decided to just basically sit down and play BioShock 1. For the first time ever, playing BioShock, and I enjoyed it. I had a great time playing BioShock. It's one of the games that I would like to bring to the channel, because I think you guys might like it, and since I suck at shooters, why not? I mean, it's not too bad of a shooter. I will say that for anybody who sucks at shooters like myself, I do highly recommend BioShock because it's really not that bad. It's a really good game, so. Alright, we should be moving on to the last and final boss fight. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay, here we go. Hey dude, what's up? You're gonna kick my ass like you usually do? Excuse my language. I'm gonna try and stay away from you. Cause you're a dick. You're not very nice. Oh yeah, that's right. You're immune to all my freaking bullets. Oh yeah, you're gonna try and do me in, aren't you? Yeah, this guy's not very nice. He might take quite a bit out of my health. Nice save, but not enough. Get that whip out of here. Don't be whipping Dante. What's wrong with you, yo? I am going to try and use one of the health items that are out here. What are you doing, Dante? Don't teleport into him. No thank you. No thank you. No ow. I have this gut feeling that you are going to be the one that uses up all my health items. Yeah. Round 2, anyone? Here we go. Good thing I collected a lot of health items. I mean, I don't have much, but I did collect quite a few. So, I am going to suck at this fight, because I've only recently defeated him, so... Like I said, I've only defeated this guy one time, and I've only defeated his first form. Like, I died in the first session of this fight because I seriously thought that that was it. I didn't think that we had to fight another form. So I seriously thought that was it, you know, oh cool, you know, I put down my controller, go in to get my freaking cup filled up with water. Next thing I know, Dante's dead. Because I thought that was the end of the fight, and it turns out it wasn't the end of the fight, so it was kind of funny how that turned out. Ow. Yep, and this is why we have these awesome stars with us. We're gonna try and take him down before it gets too wild and crazy. This boss fight's ridiculous. Like, seriously, I can't dodge. Like, I'm taking down his health quite a bit, though, so we should be fine. I hope you guys are more successful than I am, because I know I'm not going to be at this boss fight, so more power to you. And there we go. This is the end of Dante's story. Enjoy. Nice.
Yeah. Let's go all the way to hell.
Alright, that's it. That is the final mission for Dante's side of the story. Yeah, I know it took long. I know it sucked. I know you guys are gonna tell me, gosh, I can do better, you know, da-da-da-da. This is my gameplay, I'm sorry to say, but it is my gameplay, and this is how I know how to, or the best way to defeat him. If you can do better, great, fantastic. I would love to see what you're capable of doing. As a matter of fact, I know that there's better players out there than me. I don't claim to be the gaming expert. I just want to enjoy the stories and the gameplay, and if you want to go to a higher difficulty, go for it, more power to you, but that's just not how I roll. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all your support. If you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and definitely check out my Instagram, Musical.ly, and all that wonderful jazz down in the description box, so that way if you want to more content than just YouTube videos, you can definitely do that. All proceeds to the Patreon account go to better video games, new technology for recording, all that wonderful stuff, and including cosplay tutorials as well. If not, that's okay. You're already supporting this channel enough as it is by hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell, so that way you can watch my videos when they get loaded, uploaded, and when I go live. and by just watching this video. So, and that's much appreciated. So, without further ado, when we come back, we will be jumping into Lucia's side of the story, and then we'll be doing Devil May Cry 3. All right, that's it. There is my final grade entirely. Not too bad, I don't think. Next chapter, second disc. That is severely weird to see that. Because the original Devil May Cry 2 actually had a disc. It had 2 discs. One was Lucille's side of the story and one was Dante's. So that's really weird to see that. So we'll be diving into the next side of the story. So, alright. Bye guys. I am your host, Keyblade Carry 2010, signing out. Game on gamers, cosplay on cosplayers. And we'll see you for Lucille's side of the story of Devil May Cry 2. Bye.